Coming up today on This Is True Really News, a new form of protest against the government is rocking Iran.
As in rock and rolling Iran?
Sort of. If you like that kind of crap, please like, subscribe, and follow. This is True Really News.
You like that sort of stuff? You are really in the right spot, dude.
Leave a comment anywhere you can buy us, or see us, or hear us.
We can be bought? I knew we could be rented, but I didn't think we could be bought.
You can send donations.
That's more like being rented, though.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. And if you have a story you think we'd like to air, send it to TITR@netradio.network. Thank you.
This is True Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
So we got your 2019 story of precociousness. Is precocious just another word for little brat?
Well,
pretty close.
It depends on your inflection. You can say, oh, that kid's so precocious. Or you can say, that kid's precocious.
Like one is headed for stand-up comedy and the other one's headed for prison.
Right.
Although...
maybe both in this day.
Yeah. Justin and Nissa Lynn Parsons live in McKinney, Texas. They were all in when their 12-year-old son, Caden, asked for a magnifying glass for Christmas. Why not? It's a magnifying glass. How expensive? I'd be all in, too. We thought, oh, he wants to magnify something to read, said Nissa Lynn. No, she did. That's what she told KDFW.
She's just wrong.
Instead, Caden and his brother Ashton, because we all know that when you have two boys together, smart things happen.
A magnifying glass.
Yeah, they use
the
glass to light a newspaper on fire on the front porch.
It's exactly what did it set the porch on fire?
It did, spread to the yard.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Destroyed the lawn and some of the family's Christmas lights. Caden said, and I quote, we ran inside and started screaming. Dude, I'd have started screaming outside if I were you. Just the thought.
Yep.
The family doused the fire with pitchers of water, blankets, sprinklers turned on, hose turned on. It was finally out. And she added that now Caden will definitely have more yard work to do once spring shows up. Yes, he will. And you're not getting paid for it, kid, because they got to replace all the ornaments you broke.
Yeah.
Melted.
That and you're not getting this magnifying glass back.
Jackie, all I can get, I know they have the cute little ones that fold in now.
Yeah,
but I'm the old Sherlock Holmes type. It's got to be about this big with a handle.
Oh, I love those things.
Good rants too, by the way. Not that
ants and hornets. I used to do it.
No, because if you don't get the hornet fast enough,
well, there is that problem.
There's that stingy thing that.
Yeah.
Although they do pop well. From what I've heard.
They do. This from Tom Bregman.
So do ticks, by the way.
Yes, they do.
Not the big blue superhero one.
The different
crawly, creepy ones.
I'll be the judge of that, Arthur. A new form of protest. A new form of protest against the government is rocking Iran. A viral dance craze set to an upbeat folk song where crowds clap and chant the rhythmic chorus, oh, 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 oh.
Oh?
In cities across Iran, men, women of all ages are gyrating their hips.
I thought gyrating was not supposed to be a...
I'll get to that. Okay. Swirling their arms in the air and chanting the song's catchy lines like, oh, 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 oh. According to the videos all posted on social media, it's going crazy. People are dancing on the streets, in shops, at sports stadiums, in classrooms, malls, restaurants, gyms, parties, and everywhere else they congregate. In Tehran, traffic was...
Didn't Lionel Richie sing about this years ago?
Oh, yeah. Well, let's get him on the ceiling, and then we can continue. In Tehran, traffic was stopped in a major highway tunnel for an impromptu dance party to the song. Young women, hair uncovered and flowing, dance in parks, and young men performed a choreographed hip-hop dance. So, in Iran, dancing in public, especially by women and between men and women, is banned. It all started with an old man at a fish market in the northern city of Rasht in late November.
His name was Ahmed.
Then came the crackdown. Mr. Bana Motejadid's
I went with Ahmed.
Instagram page Then, with about 128,000 followers, an emblem of the judiciary appeared in place of his profile photo. All his posts,
probably both, actually,
had disappeared, and instead, a single post from the judiciary read, "This page has been shut down for creating criminal content," and that the person who engaged in the activity has been dealt with. They arrested a bunch of people. They beat them. They did all kinds of crappy things to them. The nationwide uprising led by women that erupted across Iran in 2022 has by and large been crushed with violence, but protests endure in other creative ways, such as the Ashura religious participants' changing of the words of religious ballads to reflect their disdain with the Islamic Republic's rulers, and the current dance trend. Many people posted angry messages on social media accusing the government of being at war with happiness. They said authorities were quick to round up citizens for no other crime than joy, but failed to arrest officials accused of rampant corruption. The dance protests became so contagious that even the Asia Football Confederation's official Farsi page, with nearly 4 million followers, posted a video compilation of some Iranian soccer stars and teams dancing and cheering to the song. Guess what happened? The government blinked.
No, really?
Police in Gillan province issued a statement denying Mr. Baina was ever even arrested. No, what you saw there was a hallucination. They resurrected his Instagram page with all its previous posts of dancing and singing. Local news channels flocked to interview him, and in one video that some say was likely coerced, he says he was not arrested. No, I wasn't arrested.
With a black eye and cauliflower hair. Yeah. Nate Bargatze.
Yeah.
He talks about weddings.
Yep.
Marriages. Or wedding. They're always two different people. One is the dreamer. The fun one, the one with and the other hates fun.
Yep.
They're the ones who will open the door. Is there fun going on in here?
Stop it.
I like Nate. Japanese YouTuber. Can you be a YouTuber?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I refer to us as YouTubists.
Yes, you do.
But I also add in that we're a little tubby, so we end up as YouTube tubists.
Tubby tubers.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, mark that down. Japanese YouTuber who, as far as we know, is not tubby. Marina Fujiwara has harnessed the pain she feels when she sees couples basking in their love at the holidays and developing a sort of, okay, I'm going to mix my metaphors here. We've got a Japanese YouTuber and Schadenfreude in the same sentence.
Well, they've been partners before.
Who the hell wrote this? Somebody from Oddity Central. Okay. Japanese YouTuber Fujiwara. She has a Schadenfreude device. A light that turns on whenever anyone breaks up on social media. Really? We're that hooked?
Is the light ever off?
On December 27th, 2019, a date which will live in New Jersey, Oddity Central reported that Fujiwara's device is connected to the internet through a bridge and is set to light up whenever a breakup status is posted on Twitter. She said, I want to celebrate Christmas. But when you see a couple in the world going on a Christmas date and doing something like that, breaking up, I am attacked by a huge sense of loneliness. Her machine, by the way, is not available commercially, at least not yet. She does say, though, it's easy enough to set one up for yourself. The question, of course, is why? That would be the question.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.